What's going on, guys? I'm SuperRebel, and today I'm going to be giving you my honest opinion and review of the first ever official Just Cause 3 gameplay. If the gameplay has made you a lot more excited for Just Cause 3, like the video, and if it hasn't, or if the gameplay wasn't really to your expectations, then dislike the video. Also, share your opinions with me in the comments below on what you thought about the gameplay video and things that you liked or things that you feel they can improve on. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So I'm going to start it off with a pro, and something that I really did like in the gameplay video was the wingsuit in action. Now, I didn't think the wingsuit would actually look this cool in action. I really love the way that Rico launches up, I guess you could say, and the way he has that ability to just freely move around and kind of do like front flips and back flips. It just really looked smooth, and alongside with him using the grappling hook and just accelerating forward, it really did look awesome. But there is a con, and that is the lack of pedestrians. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this, but right at the beginning, where Rico is on the ground in like a little towny area, I guess you could say, it doesn't look really busy. It kind of looks more or less like Just Cause 2. Now, I don't really know if it's due to something happening in the game at that specific moment, or maybe the time within the game, but there wasn't really as much people roaming the streets as I would have liked to see, and that kind of did suck. Now, moving back to a pro was explosions. That looked absolutely insane where Rico blew up the petrol station, all the flames going everywhere. It definitely looked absolutely crazy and realistic as well. Another thing I liked was how the black market works now, how you just instantly push a button and bam, the crate just drops and you get whatever you want. And Roland did show us this in action where he wanted to spawn the plane, and it definitely seemed pretty smooth, and it is going to come in handy because back in Just Cause 2, I hated having to wait till the helicopter drops whatever you wanted, and it was quite a wait as well. So with this new ability, it is going to speed a lot of things up, also known as explosions, chaos, and just being crazy. Now, going back to a con, I really dislike the driving. Now, when Roland jumped into that red sports car, at first I thought it looked kinda cool until we hit the car, which instantly exploded and he started moving around. It really didn't seem free, I guess you could say. It seemed like a little box movement, if you get what I mean. Like, it was no, I guess, rotation or realistic rotation, if you will. Compared to like GTA 5, for example, I like the way that the car turns in that game. When you turn the car, you basically see the side of the car and it all just looks smooth and realistic. Now with Just Cause 3, when he turned the car, it looked pretty boxy and stiff, and as I said before, when he hit the car, it just instantly exploded, and I really disliked that. But I'm not sure if movement works different with specific cars. Now, he did say that it is going to be an arcade driving feeling, but in the gameplay trailer where we saw a little snippet of the Jeep driving, it didn't really seem as arcadey. Now, I'm not sure, as I said before, if different cars work differently, but at this moment in time, what I have seen of driving, I'm not really too keen on it. Now, going back to another pro is the speedometer. Now, in the trailer, we got to see the speedometer in action with the Jeep, with a couple of tanks as well and other vehicles, and it looked absolutely awesome. It's something that I really want, and it's something that is going to come in handy, and overall just a nice little touch because you can find out which vehicle is the fastest in a quicker way, I guess you could say. And it's just a nice little touch, as I said before. Now, I'm not sure if you can toggle this on and off because in the official gameplay video, when Roland was in the car, it didn't show up. So that's kind of where I think this is going to be an option that you could toggle on and off, but I really do hope it's staying in the game because it looks really neat and it just fits well as well. Now, going back to the last con actually that I do have is the fact about 80 vehicles in the game, and this is actually quite low, and it's lower surprisingly than the vehicles in Just Cause 2, which was, I believe, in between 100 to 110. So there was, I guess, relatively quite a lot of vehicles in Just Cause 2, but in Just Cause 3 there's only going to be 80 vehicles, and I'm not really keen on that, although I assume there will most likely likely add a lot more within DLC updates and stuff like that, or maybe the time between now and the release date they may see people not keen on this and I guess just come up with new vehicles, which I do hope they do. Now another pro is the world, which looks absolutely amazing alongside with the grappling hook in general. Now I love how you can now grapple to a specific person and kinda I guess going with style, and as we saw in the gameplay video like snippet part in the trailer, he grapples onto the person and basically fly kicks them, and that looks super neat. I absolutely thought that was crazy. I cannot wait to do that. So those were just a few pros and cons and just my honest opinions on what I thought about the official gameplay video for Just Cause 3. If you guys agree with what I had to say, like the video, also share your opinions in the comment section below with me. But with that said, that about wraps up the video. Subscribe if you haven't already for more Just Cause 3 news. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. But till then, adios amigos.